tick on my
A
face.
tick.
It won't come off.
Welcome back to the channel for some more great TikTok videos that we're reacting to from board certified dermatologist Dr. Dustin, having some fun watching these reactions and trying to teach you how to avoid these kinds of skin problems so you don't have to suffer like these patients. And we're rounding out this batch with a celebrity skincare recommendation. Stick around to see who that is and if I agree as a dermatologist. We've got some pretty significant scaling here on the scalp. Now, when I see videos like this, it could be psoriasis, it could be seborrheic dermatitis as the most common causes for thick plaques on the scalp. But it also could be fake because people do that kind of stuff on the internet. They'll put soap in the scalp and let it dry. Hard to say with this one. It's coming off really easy and I don't see a lot of inflammation in the scalp. So it does make me question a little bit, but hopefully they're not doing that because this looks like a young girl. If this is truly something like psoriasis or seborrheic dermatitis, hopefully she can get medical care and get this treated because there's really good treatment options that can really reduce this so she doesn't have to go through combing this out all of the time because it will always build back up if you're suffering from those conditions and you're not treating it appropriately. But this is coming out really easy, really easy. Almost looks like we're in a classroom. It looks like the ABC's up there on the door or the top of the wall. Coming right out. So if you're going to treat this systemically, topical steroids can help. Topical antifungal medications if it's seborrheic dermatitis. And if it's psoriasis, there's systemic treatment options, some that are even approved and safe to use in pediatric patients. This one, they're not even trying to hide that it's fake. He's got like a packet of something he's holding behind the ear. I'm not buying this one at all.
Girl, I'm literally gonna cry. There's a fucking tick on my face.
A tick?
It won't come off. Like, I keep trying
I need
to
a
pull it
better
off,
visual
and
on
it
that.
literally won't come off.
A tick or a skin tag, but she says it's a tick. There's special tools you can use to help remove ticks from the skin. You can find them cheap on Amazon. When all else fails, go see a doctor. They can get that thing off of there. We've got kind of a cyst that's built up around a piercing on the ear. Whenever this happens, you need to remove the piercing. You can't just squeeze all of that stuff out because this is going to come back and you're going to have to go through this over and over. Unfortunately, this piercing probably just shouldn't be there if the person is reacting this way. All right, we've got a big dilated pore of Weiner right here on this patient, maybe on the back. It's a common area for it. We're going in with a comedone extractor and kind of mashing that under the skin to loosen it up all the way around. And they're gonna try to just pry it out of there. Not my favorite technique, to be honest with you, but it does appear to be working for them. Hopefully the patient has been numbed a little bit, otherwise digging around in there is gonna be pretty tender. It looks like there's a little blood spot on the skin next to it, so hopefully they did numb them up beforehand because we have gauze, we've got a good tool, we've got gloves, so we're probably in a medical setting here. And that's been there a long time. Look how hard it is. The dark color means it's oxidized, so it's been there a while. But it does appear they got most of it back out of there, and it's probably gonna grow back over time because that pocket is still there. You just play with it. We've got another one, dilated pore of Weiner on the back. Looks like the upper back, and they're just squeezing it. Can they get it all out? Oh, look at that. You know that doesn't smell good. That is not gonna be pleasant. We've got a big corn on the foot here. Corns, although they look like warts, they're not truly warts. They're caused by a pressure point on the foot. Usually the foot. They can happen on other parts of the body, but the foot is the most common. They're paring it down and all of the skin is dead, so this does not hurt the patient. Using gloves and a sharp 15 blade, this is the same technique that I would do in the clinic to pare it down. And we do this pretty commonly for patients because these get really painful to walk on, as you can imagine. It'd be like walking with a rock under your toe all the time. Now, once you pare these down, they're gonna feel better for quite a while, but oftentimes these will grow back with time. You can keep the skin softer by using a urea cream on the foot and then occasionally exfoliating with like a pumice stone. You just wanna be careful not to get too aggressive on it when you're doing stuff at home. Let's see, we're getting quite a bit off of there. This is a big response on the body. This can happen from improper footwear sometimes, or just bony abnormalities because everybody's anatomy of their feet can be slightly different. Thank you for speeding the video up because this is going to be a while. So they're getting all the edges off of there, and let's see if they're going back for the middle. All right, maybe a new blade there, maybe the same blade, I don't know. But they're trying to pop that core out of there where this whole thing forms, where it starts right in the middle. And this is the point where it can start to get a little tender for people, so you always are asking for patient feedback. That was pretty good. All right, this is laser hair removal. So the skin here under the arm has been shaved, but there's hair underneath the skin. And so when that laser fires, probably a diode laser, it's actually heating the hairs that are present under the skin. This particular laser is targeted towards that dark pigment in the hair, and it creates so much heat inside the hair follicle that the hair follicle can get damaged and hair will stop growing, often for several years. But usually over time, some of that hair will return, and it'll be a lot less than it was before. But we can see exactly what's happening. So they've got these laser settings perfect for this patient. We're seeing that end point of the darkening of the hairs. You would smell it a little bit too, probably, the burned hair. Really well done. All right, we've got Jennifer Garner.
I'm sorry, but you must.
You must use
You gotta
sunscreen.
layer that SPF on. See right
Layer
here?
it on. She's not forgetting the chest. Her skin looks great.
Nothing looks
I've
better
actually
than
worked with
50
Jennifer Garner on a
sunscreen in
Neutrogena
20
campaign.
first.
She's just as lovely in person as she is through all of her videos. Guys, thank you so much for watching this round of TikTok video reactions. If you enjoy this stuff, I got more videos here and here for your viewing pleasure. Thank you for watching, commenting, and supporting the channel. I'll see you guys next time.